Okay, hey guys. Sorry I haven't posted for a while, but um, we're here back on the Let's Play world. So we're in the underground base here. This is the farming hall, as you remember. So I've added this as the floor, just water and glowstone. My cow farm, I've killed tons and tons and tons of cows. So my plan for this is chickens, a chicken farm for eggs mostly, and feathers. My bamboo farm, I've started placing this around the edges. I'll finish that when I get some more coal and cut stone. So for this, I'm just gonna put glowstone under here and glass. And I actually finished this area up. So right now I have some wheat because I have plenty of potatoes right now. And so it still works. It's the exact same. It's just I finished off all this glass, stuck glowstone under it. I made this look a little better. The switch is still there. I need to find out a better place for that, but it works for now. So this door is how you get in to replant. So now I'm growing wheat, and I've replaced all this with cut stone. I still have torches because I need to go to the nether and get more glowstone. And so just push the button to get out. So I'm hoping to later in one of my other episodes make some sort of sheep farm. I'll dye each of the different sheep a different color, and I'm gonna do glass panes over it with grass all around and the sheep in the middle. So when it's done like that, all you do is take the shears, shear it, and as long as it doesn't go back to that back block, you'll pick it up. So I haven't done it with this side yet because I didn't have enough resources. As you can see, I don't always pick it up, so I have to dig this, get that, place it back. But the only bad thing about that is if the sheep gets out, it's really annoying to get them back in every time. So we'll save that for another episode sometime. So that's what I've done here. I thought about doing the ceiling with lava. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do about that. So now back over to our main hall area. So, enchanting room. You'll notice I managed to finish this. I just barely went and killed cows on the surface for about half an hour or 45 minutes to get all the leather needed for these bookshelves. It was a little bit ridiculous, and then I just used the bamboo from my farm to place it in there. This area is going to be a furnace room. I just dug out a little space there because I'm not quite ready to build it yet. The nether, in the nether I've actually found 2 blaze spawners and a nether fortress. I went and looted it, looted all the nether fortress because the way I do it is pretty systematic. So if I go to this turn and this is a dead end, I'll just block it off and keep going until I've done all of it, and then I'll end up back at the middle so that I don't get lost, because if you get lost in the nether, it's just ridiculous. So I've trimmed this up, placed these jukeboxes here, I guess, so I can play music. This, you'll notice, is a lot different. So my storage room, I decided to make it nicer now because I have the materials. So it goes down a step here, and then these just kind of bush things are here. But then when you go over these pressure plates, all of these will open. So I moved all of the chests. They're pretty much in the same order. I have a lot more cobble now. I've been digging out stuff. I went and dug a ton of wood. So I've killed some spiders now, so I have a decent bow. I enchanted it at level 19 and got power 3, punch 1. So that's okay. Not the best, but it works. So these are just tools that I'm not using. If you were wondering how I got that grass down over by the sheep area and the sheep pens, I have this silk touch pick here. I enchanted that at level 20 on my enchanting room. So, flowers, this I did while I was killing cows. I just saw tons of flowers, picked them all up. I have tons of beef from all those cows, paper that's extra, pretty much the same food as last time. This is all the stuff I've gotten from the nether. Ton of gold, a few iron, lots of chest plates here, gold sword, saddles, and I have nether wart now, which can be used in a potion room. So, I didn't even realize I didn't have armor on. I must have lost. Maybe I never even made iron armor, but so that's all of my inventory. So today we're going to make a slime farm. Oh, and this is one of the saplings that I got from that savannah. I found a savannah village. It was just over there past the swamp. And then there's this dark oak tree sapling. So we're gonna go sleep real quick and then start on the slime farm. So I used a slime finder tool on the internet to find the chunks that spawn slimes. What the heck? Maybe bed's got a new texture or something. That's weird. Look at that. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna build a slime farm, and I found a area not too far from my home where there's 3 slime chunks all next to each other. So that's where we're gonna be building our farm. I would like to make it come up to the surface or come in an underground tunnel to my base so that I don't have to go check on it. So that I don't have to check on it regularly, because that's annoying, and you end up just waiting on it instead of doing what you need to do. You're waiting for your slimes to spawn. So I'm gonna have them using the water trick do that. So this is a spot. So I'm going to dig down to slime level and mine out around the area that we need for our slime spawning pad, and then we're gonna blow some stuff up. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I've dug out all of these gutters. So this is around the area that we're gonna have the slimes. So this middle area is gonna be the spawning pad where the slimes spawn on, and this area that I just dug out is gonna be the gutters where the slimes will. Man, I have lots of cobble. This is where the slimes will actually fall down, and they'll all collect to a central point, say this spot, because this is where I dug down. And so we'll either make them flow all the way to the surface, or we'll dig a tunnel to my home, and we will have a water route that way. So, the spawning pad, I believe, I believe we can do it too high. So, we just have to, I'm gonna block this off real quick. Don't want any crap shooting at us or blowing stuff up. So, we're just gonna have it too high. So, we'll need to block off all this under it because we don't want slimes spawning down here, because they will block they'll make our numbers go down on our actual spawning pads, because they'll be spawning here as well. So we'll need to block most of this off. We just need most of the space. If there's a space here or there, it won't really affect it enough. We just don't want any too high spaces. So, this part takes a while, but once you have the spawning pad ready to go, your farm will be functional. So I brought the TNT because I don't like digging blocks, and most other people don't either. But we need to plant it in the right place in order for it to be effective. So we're gonna count over to the middle here. It's about right here. I think we'll do it right here. Well, it helps if you don't die from gravel. So we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna go back about maybe eight-ish blocks, and we'll set the TNT off there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go one more for measures. And then you obviously don't want to set it off just on the ground right there. It will blow my pad up. So we gotta dig up a few. I'll take that. And we're probably gonna set it off from the side. So we'll put it up there. And I only have 2 because creepers are annoying, but and then you want to run out of the way. Okay, that's pretty good. We need it tall too, so. But I'm gonna have to end up digging most of this out anyways, so. I'll be back in a few minutes when I've dug more of the spawning pad out. This may be 2 episodes because the spawning pad is so huge, because it's 3 sections. But I do want to show you how I did the slime finder tool. So, I'll pull it up over here. So, okay, so here it is. I'm gonna put a link in the description to this website. So, basically, what you do is you put in your seed here, you hit the Find Slimes button, and there's this map here. Here, try to get it on the screen. Okay, there you are. So, it shows all the green areas here are chunks, areas that slimes can spawn in. Slimes have to spawn under level 40 in these chunks though. Um, so if you put in your right seed to your world up at the top there, you find your coordinates wherever you are. So let's say you spawn right here. You look around that area for a chunk with the most slimes in a row. And so my treehouse is somewhere over here. So I figured this was pretty close. And there's 3 chunks all in a row, almost in a complete square. So I figured I'd just build mine there. So it's pretty easy to use. There's coordinates on the sides and top here, so that you can just use the coordinates to find your slime spawner destination. So that's that tool, and it's just online. I'll put a link in the description. You can also search Google slime finder. So I'm going to dig some more of this out, and we'll see if we get to finishing this episode. So I'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're back here. I spent a lot of time digging, just barely. I set off the other TNT right here. It did a little bit better than my last TNT did. I've managed to clear out one of the 3 sections that the slimes spawn in. So the chunk, it looks like this. So that way there's a chunk. There's a chunk that I dug out right here, and then there's a chunk over there that spawns slime. So I'm gonna be digging all of these out over the next little while. So that corner chunk is nearly done. I just have to dig out some of the space above the gutter, and I can't really get this fully working until we've dug out all of the parts, because in order for the gutter to work, all the slimes have to all flow to a central spot, which I think is going to be here, but I'm not quite sure. I've also been thinking about the tunnel to my base. I think it'd be better to build a tunnel than to make the slimes go up, because it will take so much resources, and I'll have to dig a lot more if I make them go to the surface, and I'll have to travel farther than if I just tunneled my way over to my base. It'd be a lot easier to do that. So that's what we're gonna do this way. So my pick is almost broken, so I'm gonna be mining again. Gonna go get some more diamonds. My mine right now, that you saw me in one of the first episodes, is still a straight line, and that's where I found all my diamonds except for like one, which I got in the nether, and I used to make the other jukebox, the other jukebox. So I'm gonna work on this over the week. So the spawning pad has to be 4 high in order for the slimes. The big slimes are 3 by 3 about. So in order for them to jump their way over to the edge and off, it'll be a lot faster if they're not hitting their heads on the block above them. So that's why you clear out the 4th block as well. It's kind of annoying, but it makes it much more efficient. I've built a slime farm on a different world that I've made somewhat similar to this one, but it was worse. And there was only one pad, and I got some decent rates, but they weren't anything amazing because I only had one chunk of slimes. So I recommend that you find at least 2, if not 3, slime chunks to make your slime farm in. Because if you make it in just 1 chunk, it really doesn't work all that good. Also, slimes can spawn in a higher level of light than most mobs, so you can actually light this up a little bit, light this area up a little bit so that other mobs don't spawn, but you don't want to light it up too much that you're causing your slimes to not spawn, if that makes sense. I also will be trying to get more TNT, another pick as well. So these gutters, I haven't really explained it yet, but basically the slimes, here we'll go over here, the slimes are gonna spawn on this giant pad or in the gutter. If they spawn on the pad, they're gonna jump their way over eventually to one of these edges and fall off. In the gutter here, we're gonna have a water, basically a water pathway that will push the slimes into one of the corners. So if I have the water all flowing this way from all around it, whenever they jump off the edge, they'll all be pushed into this 3x3 square here, where I'll be able to then transport them to my base, where I will then slaughter them with my sword or whatever potions I will get. Slimes generally need to be within around 200 blocks ish in order to spawn, and you can't be too close to them when they spawn, so I don't recommend waiting right outside the door or right outside your spawner, because they won't spawn as well. You want to wait a little ways away, but not too far away. Also, if you're interested in slimes, you can check out the slime wiki page for the Minecraft Wikipedia. So this is the L shape for the other part where the 2 chunks are. This chunk right here goes through only to that wall, so I'm actually not doing too bad on digging this out. But I will also put the link in the description for the slime finder. I'm gonna work on this over the week and get you another video soon, so thanks for watching. I'll be back here soon. Please subscribe and like, and thanks. Bye.